Hi, my name is Bryon Wolcott. I'm a Senior Security Analyst at FireEye. In this video, I'm going to show how you can access the Helix API with PowerShell. This is an example of how you can use your favorite scripting language to interact with Helix. So today we're going to use PowerShell in order to submit a GET request against the alerts namespace. So we're going to take the API key that we generated, we're going to submit that as the FireEye API key field. The content type does have to be set to application JSON. So let's submit this request and we'll see what we get back. So we can see we get two fields replied. One is the meta field, which tells us that there are 17,000 alerts, but in this case it returned 30 because that's the default limit. We can increase that and get all of them back if we want, but we'll just start with 30 for now. And then we can see the alerts, and this is where the information for each alert actually is. Let's look at the first one, and we'll see what type of information replied back to us. This is all the information about the alert. We can see the message, so this is the rule name that made the alert fire. We can see when the first event was, the specific identifier key, the specific distinguisher key from this alert. Let's look at all of our alerts, sort it by time, and see which rule made them fire. So we'll take all of our objects, we'll sort them by update date, and we'll throw them into a table to show us the rule that hit and the time. So let's go ahead and look at the first alert that came back, and we'll have a look and see what type of information was given to us. So in this case, we can see the update date. So this is the last event in this alert and the time that it came into the system. We can see the message field, which is the name of the rule that made this alert fire. Now if we go down to trigger ID, this is the actual ID number of the alert, which is pretty useful if you want to go back into Helix and explore the rule itself, or maybe you need to tune the rule so you can find it easily that way. So we know some of the basic fields. Let's go ahead and look at the 30 alerts that replied to us, and we'll have a nice little overview of what's going on. This is a really fast overview of all the last 30 alerts that came in and which rule made them fire. Now, you can really use this information any way you want. We've seen people create their own custom dashboards. They throw it up in the SOC to show all the latest alerts that are coming out. It's really handy information and how you can use the information in Helix to build on it and make it better if you need to. And we only return 30 alerts in this case, but the power here is that you can return lots of data and then you can process it offline. So if you were to return 10,000 events, your browser might not do very good with that because it's going to consume a lot of memory. But if you would take it into a command line tool such as PowerShell or Python, it will have no problem processing all that information. You can really get a much bigger overview of all the data. That gives you an overview of how you can access the API using PowerShell or any other scripting language. With all the API namespaces available, the possibilities are truly endless. Stay tuned for more FireEye tips and insights.